and you're watching I Woke Up Like This. I woke up like this. I am excited because I have all of my girls here wearing our PJs. We having our pajama party. I don't know about anybody else, but I absolutely love, even as an adult, I love pajama parties. Even as an adult, I absolutely love pajama parties. So I don't know about anybody else, but breakfast food is my favorite part of it. I have breakfast like in the morning. I have it in the evening. I love like Joy has this omelets and waffle party. Her and her husband, they do it every year. We did it for the last 10 years now, a decade now. You came hungry, Joy. You should have got that food level. So Joy does this omelets and waffle party every year. We've done it for the last decade. And we are up from midnight after we leave church. We have a Holy Ghost party in her house. About 100 people come through the house, so we have omelets and waffles all night long. And so we love breakfast food. We can eat breakfast food any time of the day. We have our waffles with peaches on it, because I like peach cobbler. If anybody knows waffles, peach cobbler waffle. And what's the other waffles you make, Toy?
We have the chocolate chip waffle, the pecan waffle, the bacon.
I feel the Lord moving. I feel the Lord. I feel my shotgun.
In a combination, you can have a chocolate chip pecan. What? And we serve fresh strawberries with whipped cream, because it ain't right unless you got some cream.
And so we partied, literally, last year we went to bed like 8:30 in the morning.
We watched the sun come up.
Yes.
Then we looked and said, it is 8 o'clock. It don't make no sense that we're up still. Then we kept on talking.
And kept on eating.
Before everybody left, I made omelets and waffles again before they left. Because of course they were hungry again.
Come on, because after you've been up that long, you've been fasting, it feels like. So it's time for the fifth meal. You hear what I'm saying? Put your hands together if you know what the fifth meal is about. On the other side of this break, stay with us. We're going to have some more cereal. Stay with us. Be blessed.
Good morning.
She over here tearing up the cereal.
Breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. In fact, breakfast, it literally means to break the fast. Breakfast revs up the body. It gives you the energy and the nutrients that you need for the day. Breakfast wakes up the brain. In fact, without breakfast, you're more sluggish, tired, you can't even concentrate. And so it's important that you break the fast within 1 hour of waking up in the morning. You throw off your entire system and your rhythm without breakfast. The reason why you're sluggish and thrown off is because you're tapping into your energy's reserve system. And so your body is trying to find out where its energy is, and it's going to be pulling from everything, and that's why you're just going to be off balance without breakfast. If you eat breakfast in the morning, you'll prevent binges. You won't grab for fast food. You won't grab for that Snickers or that bag of chips when you start the day off right with breakfast. You wouldn't dare leave the house without putting clothes on, or even leaving out of the house without brushing your teeth. You wouldn't dare leave out of the house. Well, at least I hope you wouldn't. It is said that most believers, Christians, 80%, do not get up in the morning. They skip breakfast, or they skip their spiritual breakfast, prayer and the Word of God. 80%. That's probably most of you who are watching. But today I'm going to show you some effective ways how to get up in the morning and spend, or not skip, the most important meal of the day, getting in the Word, spending time in prayer. I call it the 10-10. 10 minutes in the morning in the Word, 10 minutes in prayer. Why? Because your spiritual meal in the morning is just like your natural meal. It's going to give you the fuel, the energy that you need for the day. It will give you guidance. It will give you directions. It will give you answers, the solutions that you need, so that you won't be fumbling throughout your day, scattered, or getting other meals, or reaching for other things that will try and fill you up. In the book of Job 23, Job says, I've esteemed the word of God more than my necessary food. The book of Matthew 4 says, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. It is important every single day that you elevate the word of God above even eating. Why? Because many of you are spiritually malnourished and you're trying to get through your life without the very thing that's going to give you the effective fuel and the nutrients, solutions, guidance, and the answers to everyday problems that you are facing in your life. When you get up in the morning, what's the first thing you scroll through? Do you grab your cell phone and try and find out what are the latest posts? What's happening in the world and society? Why don't you pull out God's timeline and watch how your life begins to shape a new course, how you'll be able to effectively able to navigate through your day, be able to make wise decisions throughout the day, just by spending a beginning of your morning, the most important meal of the day, 10 minutes feasting off of God's word.
Keep the book of this law
Yes.
on
Well,
your lips.
yes.
Meditate
Yes.
day in
Amen.
and day out. Now, I'm gonna be
Amen.
honest with you. Could I get real with
Yes.
you? That when you hear that, I know myself. I asked the question: how could God's word handle my financial crisis? How could God's word handle my marriage situation?
Speak it out loud.
I'm just frustrated with my husband. How could God deal with me not having enough friends or my purpose? How could God? See, that's what the word does. It
Amen.
does it all on its own. I'm going to tell you, as I started, and
Amen.
many of us have this testimony, that when you start getting in the word,
Yes.
without your help,
Yes.
without you doing only but getting in it,
Yep.
it starts to do
Yes.
this.
Woo!
Without
Yes.
all you have to do is read.
Transformation.